morning and welcome to Headbanger's Kitchen live on YouTube. I've got my cup of black coffee with a little bit of stevia, and yeah, here we are. By the way, did you get a chance to watch the latest video on my YouTube channel? If you haven't, do check it out at some point whenever you have time. I've also uploaded a very cool new style of short format video. So have a look at that as well if you get the chance. Hello, Carpen down under. Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Last night was an epic night, my friends. We did something, well, it's not really different, but we did it last week as well. But last night was even crazier than the week before. So I did this sort of collaboration with the winners of my series Pizza Wars. There's a pizza shop called Little Gamby Pizza, and I made a menu in collaboration with them. We got my butter chicken wings for appetizers. We made a ham and pineapple pizza. We made a pulled buffalo meat pizza with mushrooms and onions, and we did something called the Hog Father, which was my Italian sausage recipe mixed with their pepperoni to make an epic pie. And we had desserts from the restaurant, tiramisu and mango surprise. And last night we had, well, 50 people approximately at the restaurant. We sold 44 tickets for the event, and we had about 4 or 5 people gate crash. So they came in as regular customers, and they sat down on the at the bar because that was the only place left, and they ordered a la carte, and it was fabulous. Like, to see my food served up to people and people really liking all the food was great. And that's not all. Dipti as well, who judged Pizza Wars with me, also designed a pizza for last night. She did a spicy pizza called the Demon Killer. So it was Induya sausage, hot honey, jalapenos, and pineapple uh, on the pizza. And yeah, it was a fabulous night. You can see some pictures on my community post here on YouTube, and also on my Facebook and Instagram stories and all. But it was an absolute belter of an event. Carpen, do you do a horse father? I ran out of horse, so the horse meet is finally over. So there will be no more, um, sort of, no more horse related videos. No one getting offended about it. So we're cool. We're done. That chapter is closed. Thank you, Carpen. I really appreciate the support. And yeah, I'm I'm sorry it doesn't fit anymore. Didn't I see your ad in the paper asking for a very specific cooking assistant? I don't think so. Howdy, JS. Good morning, Harsh Kumar. All right, we got 31 people on the live stream. Good morning to you all. How are you all doing? Um, what's happening? Yes, it's that time of the morning. I am good. Taking a bit of a rest day because last night was, well, it wasn't exhausting, but it was very hot. The heat in Bombay has become insane. We are having a heat wave here. Um, it's already hot and humid as it is in Bombay, and now there's a heat wave. So, yeah, everyone's air conditioning is going to be working overtime, those who have it. I didn't even drink anything last night actually, so there's no possibility of being hungover. Ooh, fafra and jalebi for breakfast. Wow. I could never do that. I always find that I've never been a fan of sweet breakfast. I don't know why. How many of you enjoy sweet breakfast? Like, how many of you like pancakes, waffles, fafra and jalebi, shira, and all these other sweet kind of desserts? How many of you are big fans of those? How hot? Let's see, what's the current temperature? I mean, right now it's 31, but it's set to go up. It says excessive heat is expected in Maharashtra on Google. Severe heat is expected in this area. Yeah, it will. So it's the high today is 34, but it will feel like 48. That's what it says. Yeah, see, sweet can be like a little component. Like when you're at a hotel and you're at a breakfast buffet, so you'll have your eggs and toast, and then you'll finish with like a pancake, which is like your dessert. So yeah, yeah, and it's also very humid in Mumbai. So yeah, we're all on alert, especially those folks who are working out in the sun. I mean, yeah, that's not an easy job for sure. It's nuts. Yeah, fruit and I mean, so I mean fruit. Yeah, I eat fruit every morning, almost. I'll have a mango today probably because it is mango season now in India, at least in Bombay, and we got some mangoes. I need to order more fruit though. Need to get me some watermelon, some oranges maybe. I don't know, whole bunch of fruit. Yeah. So, so I haven't shot any new recipe videos for this week. Kind of been busy looking for houses and this event, and then uh, yeah, just lots of stuff going on in life. I'm getting my studio done up as well, so I got to sort that out. Probably will start shooting a bunch of videos from next week. But till then, do enjoy the videos which I've uploaded, which you probably have not seen. And as always, if you can find the like button, do smash it. I know it's an odd time in the morning that I'm doing a live stream, but I was like, you know what? I got my coffee. I could practice guitar, but I'm feeling a bit lazy now, so I will drink my coffee and chat with you guys. I mean, there are different kinds of mangoes here, so there are different varieties of mangoes, and they're available different times of the year. Then there are also imported mangoes that are in the bigger supermarkets. You can find like Thai mango and stuff like that, which is more expensive. And then, of course, we have raw mango, which is a staple in Indian either curries or in many other dishes. Like people like to take raw mangoes, sprinkle salt and chili powder on it and eat it. And then there's also like mango pickle. So yeah, house hunting is going well because we've hunted the house now and we have a house. So we take possession next month because we have a our lease is still here for a while, not a while, but like, well, a month more. So next month we will move into the new place, and of course I will give you guys the grand tour of the house once we have set up. Yeah, in Asian countries, yes, green mango, mango in salad, like lots of different. Like, so I did a raw mango fish curry recipe from Kerala, which is on the channel. And if you've never had it, I would definitely say give it a try. Um, like for me, also doing this series, Meet India, these are dishes I would never eat otherwise. I would probably never go to it. First of all, I don't even go to Indian restaurants because I just find the food too spicy for my personal taste. Plus, when I go out, I don't know, I want to eat Japanese, I want to eat Thai food, I want to eat Italian. I don't really crave Indian food, but that's just me. But having said that, I do enjoy Indian food, especially when it's made by me. So what I like to do is like this whole series is really giving me a sort of better understanding of Indian food. It's allowing me to try dishes that I would otherwise normally never have, because I don't travel around India either. And once again, if I travel also, I will look for the non-Indian food because it's not spicy. Um, so yeah, this is great. I know we've only done about four or five states now. We did Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Andhra Pradesh. Six states. There are 28 states in India, so there is a fairly long way to go. And it's going to be fun. But yeah, getting to make these dishes is interesting, and the thing is, hopefully, my hopefully the channel continues to grow, and we sort of then I will do a round, and then I will go round again, so I'll get to show you more and more dishes from different states. you know Malik Shabazz: Indians never wash their hands when cooking. Why, Malik, are you inspecting every Indian before and after their cooking? How do you know this? Sounds like a racist to me. So you can please get out. Do not tolerate nonsense. And as always, I've got my black coffee with a little bit of stevia. That's one thing that once I quit keto, I still stuck to, is I didn't go back to milk and sugar in my coffee, which is how I mostly drank it in my teenage years and most of my 20s and possibly some of my 30s as well. But now I can't drink milk and coffee. I don't enjoy milk and coffee at all. Yes, I think most of the keto people do cream or coconut oil or butter. Um, yeah, I mean, I tried keto coffee as well, but I didn't really enjoy it. Yeah, so who gives a tweet? Honestly, man, I eat everything in the summers. I don't care about, because this is all like, there's nothing about eating meat in the summers that is a problem. At the end of the day, it's all food. If your body eats it regularly, like, there's no issue. Only in India we have this thing about meat and heat and summers and all. Like, honestly, just eat your spicy chicken curry with rice, eat your mutton, eat your fish, eat whatever meat, it doesn't matter. Your body doesn't understand all this. The thing is, just like sit under the fan and eat it, there's no issue. Yeah, that sounds like a keto coffee. Oh, sugar. Yeah, a lot of again, I don't blame you, because as Indians we are sort of, since like, and especially depending on where you live, what's your sort of family like, there's all this stuff that's kind of drilled into your head as a kid, and then you're like, when you grow up also, you're like, oh, I just can't handle it. Like, so for example, like, my mother, for some reason, she just can't eat beef. Okay, she says, my body can't digest it, but she can eat all the other meats. I mean, your body is like, it's meat. It's like, there are different nutrients and all. But yeah, I have a friend who's like, my stomach always goes off when I eat chicken, like, but he can eat other stuff. But like, so yeah, I mean, sometimes, it's just a mental block that manifests itself. Can you eat two large eggs every day, 7 days a week, and have healthy cholesterol level? Yuri, yes, because as we have updated the literature, that dietary cholesterol does not affect the cholesterol levels in your body, because your body has its own mechanism to make and regulate cholesterol. So don't worry, you can eat eggs every day, no problem. However, in general, I would recommend you eat lots of fruits and vegetables as well, and lots of variety of different foods. That is always good for you to give your body a plethora of things to choose from. So, yeah. Also, by large eggs, do you mean like just like, are we talking chicken eggs? Because if you're saying two large eggs and you're referring to ostrich eggs, then maybe I would say no, but that's not because of the cholesterol, it would just be the calories. Because just two eggs are like 100, and if it's just boiled eggs, two boiled eggs are like 150 calories approximately. So you're fine, like calorie wise. I mean, look at all the bodybuilders. So for most of the so again, like the thing is with bodybuilders, the reason they eat egg whites is because egg whites are 6 grams or 5 grams of protein per egg. So if you eat two eggs, you're getting 10 grams to 12 grams of protein, but you're also getting, if you eat the full egg, you're getting 10 grams of fat. Forget the cholesterol, you're getting 10 grams of fat, which also then adds calories. Okay, so when bodybuilders are like you, most bodybuilders are trying to get like minimum, bare minimum 30 grams to like of protein in their first meal. So that's like 6 eggs. So normally they eat like 6 or 7 egg whites most of the time. So I also personally try to get about 20 to 25 grams of protein every meal. But if I get 10 to like 15 grams also chalega, especially for breakfast, because it's I eat a smaller breakfast. So that's why I don't eat eggs most of the time these days in the morning. I like to actually have chicken breast, like 15 grams of chicken breast, and like I hit my 15 grams of protein with that. Yeah, scrambled is good. Boil scrambled depends on how much butter you put, right? So 1 tablespoon of butter, which is 15 grams, is 120 calories. So again, if you put 120 calories into two scrambled eggs, that is going to be about 270, nearly like you'll be close to 300 calories on just the eggs and butter. Then if you add toast to that, that's another 70 80 grams, 70 80 calories depending on the size of the bread, then how much butter you put on the bread, or if you put any at all. So like the things can add up, so you just want to keep an eye on that depending on your own personal calorie requirement. Who gives a tweet? Would you be teaching us a ramen recipe? So look, I could teach you a ramen recipe. The thing is, are you going to be able to find pork bones? Are you going to be able to, get pork bones from somewhere? That's the biggest problem. Like finding pork bones, boiling them for hours at home is not always the ideal way. Like I'm sure we can find a cheat code, but it again, the reason it'll not taste like the Japanese stuff is because you need to get the bones, and then you need to boil the bones, and like it's a long process. But yeah, why not? I mean, could do. So for me personally, I try and eat about 1500 to 1600 calories in a day. Like that's the ideal, but I always, it depends. Like last night I had this pizza party at the restaurant, so I had 4 slices of pizza maybe, which is easily about 8 900 calories, possibly even more, I don't know. So I had half a tiramisu, another 300. So today I'll go easy. But like I work in the food industry, so to speak, now, because I make recipe videos on YouTube. I also organize food events. I'm a food blogger now, so I review restaurants. So like last night I had the pizza party. Tonight a chef friend of mine is in town, and he is like, we are going to this XYZ restaurant. So that means he's a big guy. So he's going to order a lot of food, and I'm going to, even if I just take one bite of everything, it adds up. It'll be 1,000 plus calories. If there's alcohol, then even more. Then day after tomorrow, I'm going for that chef's pop up, which is a 10-course meal. So I eat a lot of food, like just like, and that's more than I can actually eat. So I will have to like completely, um, Like today's breakfast will just be a piece of chicken or a mango or something like that. So, kind of adjust and balance it out. Have I tried beef liver slices made like steak with onions? With I have not. I mean, I've tried beef liver, but I've never had it with onions like that. But I mean, I do enjoy liver pate. Um, yeah, why not? Maybe I can liver and onions is. I mean, it's common in the UK also. They do steak and kidney pie. I mean, it's not liver, but yeah. I've done a liver masala. I think I should do a liver masala. Why not? Maybe I'll order some liver soon. Yeah, JS, like for me also, it's the same thing. Just eat in moderation. So, my biggest tip to anybody who's trying to moderate their food or control their food, no, it is just buy a kitchen scale and weigh out your food. Once you do that, once you understand what does 100 grams of rice looks like, what does 100 grams of chicken look like, you'll be able to eyeball things in the future. When you put butter on your toast, to understand what is 5 grams of butter, what is 10 grams of butter, and what is 15 grams of butter. Race shifters, you like keto? Absolutely. Like I've said many times, there are many people for whom keto is a lifestyle. They enjoy it, they feel great on it, and more power to those people. Some people, it's the opposite, and that's okay. There is no one diet fits all. Everybody has to find what works for them and do that. Yuri, I'm so glad to hear that. That broccoli soup is one of the top recipes on my channel as well, and I guess with good reason. JS, congratulations. 45 kilos is no joke. That is a lot of weight to lose. So, congratulations. Keep going. So, like, I log and weigh myself every day and keep like a calendar. So, I started in January this year at 78.3 kilos. As of this morning, I am 74.7 kilos. So, almost 4 kilos down. Now, because I don't have a lot of weight to lose, my goal is like maybe 1 kilo a month at best. So, like in Jan, I was 78.3. In Feb, I was 76.4. In March, I was 75.3. In fact, April, I have largely just been at 75.4. And then this week, I kind of had a bit of a breakthrough, dropped down to 75 exact and came below 75 now. So, to keep that going. So, like for some people it might be triggering to weigh themselves every day, but for me this is a good motivator to like not go overboard. So like to understand the trend, like is my weight going down, is it staying the same, is it going up? If it's going up, it means okay, calm down. No worries, Carpen. 26 kilos is not the, I mean, it you can do it. I am 5 feet 5 inches. There's a good chance I'm 5 feet 4 inches, but for now we'll just say I'm 5 feet 5 inches, which I think is 5 feet 5 feet 5 inches to centimeters. So I'm 165 centimeters. I've always had. I mean, we've always measured height in feet, so the centimeters is very like throws me off. In fact, I'm gonna. So I don't know how many of you guys know how to do this. So how do you know how many calories you need to eat in a day? All you need to do is you want to Google for a TDEE calculator. Even the first one, they're all roughly the same. So you can put in your details. I'm a 41-year-old man who is 165 centimeters. I weigh about 74.8 kilos right now. I mean, let's set my exercise to light rather than heavy, because let's say I'm not as heavy as I think I am in terms of how much exercise I do. And then it shows me the estimated calories required to maintain my body weight is 2171. And if I eat 1900 calories, I will have a moderate weight loss. If I eat 1600 calories, I'll have a little more. I would generally stick to somewhere between these two. So I have the flexibility. So I aim to eat 1600, and even if I go over a little bit, I try and cap it here. So I remain in a deficit. And that kind of does the job, if you ask me. I mean, look, it depends on your goals. Um, so a lot of people on keto, they don't need to count the calories, but that doesn't mean that the calories don't matter. So on keto, because you're eating fats and proteins, you will be satiated and you should have less hunger, and you will largely be in a deficit and you will lose the weight. When you reach the point that you're not losing weight anymore, then you might have to do this. For me, when I started keto as well, apart from the initial water weight, I would never lose weight on keto unless I counted my calories and macros. It just did not work. And that's because they do matter. The other thing is, one thing I would say to anyone doing keto or any other diet, while losing weight is absolutely fun and fine, what you don't want to do is lose muscle mass, and you don't want to become skinny fat. So I would say very important to kind of focus on also building muscle and maintaining muscle while you do keto. So I would recommend to everyone to do some form of resistance training. That means lifting weights. Whether you do it at home, whether you go to the gym, whether you use your body weight, or whether you use dumbbells or machines, I mean, all of them are fine. Just do that and eat sufficient protein so that when you do lose the weight, you are losing more fat, you are retaining more muscle, and you don't become skinny fat, which is what happened to me. I went all the way down to 64 kilos, but I was like just skinny fat. Hey Erica, good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, maybe race shifters, time to get back to weightlifting since you did enjoy it. Who knows, maybe you set some new PRs in the gym or wherever you used to lift the weights. Oh, Erica. Hi, Erica. Oh, we got two Ericas, that means. Good morning, Marie. Good to see you here. Yes, yes, don't worry. This is just my morning demeanor. I'm a little more relaxed in the morning. I'm trying not to shout on the live stream, but yeah, it's cool. Don't worry. And I did have a late night last night. We had a pizza party. We had 50 people at this restaurant, Little Gamby, where I had made a menu in collaboration with their chefs. So there was my butter chicken wings were there for the appetizers. We had three pizzas. The first one was called the Piggy Colada, which was ham and pineapple. Then we had a not smoked. We had a pulled buffalo meat, which is the Indian beef. Pulled buffalo meat with mushroom and onion called buff pass, and the Italian sausage which I made, and the restaurant's award-winning pepperoni pizza combined together. It was called the Hog Father, and dessert from the restaurant tiramisu and mango surprise. It was a fabulous night. So yeah. JS makes a good point. Also, good to work on your flexibility if you can. Uh, so I personally don't, but I know I'm not very flexible because I don't do yoga or tai chi or any kind of like mobility exercises. I walk and I lift weights. And honestly, like for me, that's the first step. At some point, maybe I'll get interested in flexibility and I'll work on it. But for now, that's it for me at least. But at least I'm getting out and doing something. Anyway, this live stream has been fun. We have been here 30 minutes. I want to say thank you to all of you for being on the live stream with me. If you can find the like button, do smash it. Yes, I do warm up, don't worry. I don't just go cold turkey, I do warm up. Yeah, light weights first, and then build up. Yeah, I do that. I do a little bit of walking, all that stuff. Yeah. Anyway, it's been lovely chatting with you all. Don't forget to check out all the latest videos on the channel because there are lots of new recipes that you have probably missed. So do watch them, and I will probably be live later today as well. And till then, cheers and keep eating, everybody. Bye bye.